Hey everyone, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial today to show you how to make one of these shamrocks. I have them in 4-leaf and 3-leaf varieties. You could do either one with this tutorial. So you're going to need a green yarn. You can use any shade. As you can see, I've done a few different shades here. You're also going to need a pair of scissors to cut off your yarn, a needle to sew your ends in, and of course a crochet hook. I'm using a size 5.5 millimeters. But you can use any size for this tutorial. Just bear in mind that the bigger the hook that you use, the bigger the shamrock will come out. So I'm going to be using this green. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a magic circle. So to do that, I'm going to wrap the yarn around my fingers twice. And then I'm going to take that yarn into my other fingers, into my other hand, I mean. And then I'm going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to start to work on the first leaf. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull up a loop and chain one just to secure my loops to my chain. And then I'm going to chain three. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be the beginning of my first leaf. So now I'm going to treble crochet. And to do that, I'm going to yarn over twice. Next, I'm going to pull up a loop. So now I should have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So now I have the first half of my first leaf done. So to do the bow in the middle of the first leaf, the part that makes it look like a little heart, I'm going to do a single crochet so that the middle is shorter than the sides. So pull up a loop and single crochet, and then I'm going to do another treble crochet. So yarn over twice, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So that's the first leaf. So I'm going to chain back down to my loops so that I can start the second one. So I'm going to chain 3, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the bottom where my loops are. So now that's the first leaf. I'm going to do 4 leaves in total. So I'm going to do 3 more leaves. So I'm going to chain up 3 times, 3, and then I'm going to treble crochet again. So yarn over twice, pull up a loop, and treble crochet. And then this time I'm going to do the bow in the middle, so I'm going to single crochet. So just pull up a loop and single crochet. So now I'm going to do the other half of the leaf, so I'm going to treble crochet again. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then I'm going to finish this leaf by chaining 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to slip stitch down to the middle loops. So there's the second leaf. So if you want to do a 3-leafed clover, this would be your last leaf, but I'm going to do 4, so I'm going to chain up 3, treble crochet, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then I'm going to single crochet in the middle, pull up a loop and single crochet. Then I'm going to treble crochet again to do the other half of the leaf. 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, to finish this leaf. And now I'm going to do my final leaf. So chain up 3, treble crochet, single crochet, treble crochet again, and chain 4. Oh, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now slip stitch to those middle loops. So I finished all of my leaves. Now the only thing I have to do is make a chain. So I'm going to chain 8, is to make a stem, sorry. So I'm going to chain 8 to make a stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now I'm going to chain right back up. I'm going to slip stitch on my chain in order to complete the stem. So I'm going to, so in the third chain from the hook, I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, and then slip stitch. And then I'm going to slip stitch in every loop, going all the way up back to the top of the leaves. So I'm just going to continue to chain into that stem, or continue to slip stitch into that chains. Okay, so I've chained through, or I've slip stitched through every chain, and now I'm just going to slip stitch to the middle to complete my stem. And now I'm going to cut off my yarn, pull my yarn through, and then I'm just going to pull that tail through the middle of the loops. And now the last thing to do before I sew in my ends is going to be to close that magic loop in the middle. So I'm going to pull slightly on the tail, then I'm going to find which loop is the smaller of the two. As you can see, this one's got more excess. So the smaller of the two loops, I'm going to pull from the side closest to the tail, and that's going to close up that other loop. Now that that loop's closed and this loop is a lot bigger, I'm going to pull that tail, and that will close the other loop. And now all 4 of my leaves are complete, my stem is complete, and now I just have to sew in those 2 ends. So for this end, I'm going to go through the back of the stem. I'm just going to go back and forth for a while across the back of that stem. And now that I've gone back and forth for a while, I'm just going to trim off the end of that tail. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my other tail. So I'm just going to go through to the back. And then I'm going to go back and forth through the back of that stem. So I've gone back and forth a few times. I'm just going to cut off my yarn here. And now the shamrock is done. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe if you liked this tutorial and would like to see more. And if you have any questions or comments, then you can leave them in the comments section or get in touch with me on all of the social media links I have listed in the description down below. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!